Hello everyone, welcome back. We're now going to play some Submerged and we're going to find all the collectibles. So the collectibles are the secrets, there's 60 of them in total. There are collectibles like the boat upgrade. There is some landmarks, there's 8 of them. And there is some creatures that I'm not really going to show because at the moment every creature I've just found naturally. So I've been driving around in the boat. I've been finding them. But anyway, the first secret is located at the very start of the game. Once you drop your brother off, you have to climb the clock tower. Once you get to the very top, you will find your first secret. Now, I'm not too sure if I'm going to do this in one video or a few parts because this is going to be quite long, I think. Also, I'm trying to keep the numbers in the text down the bottom left saying what number that collectible is in the log section. Okay, once we go to the boat, so once we drop down, we have to get on the boat anyway. As soon as you do that, you need to find your first supply. This area is pretty much part of the story, you need to go to this area anyway. But if I'm mistaken, you can probably go somewhere else, but just go where the game's telling you to go. So pretty much you're climbing up, you'll keep on climbing. Eventually you'll get to this part here where you see 2 planks of wood. And it looks like it's covered in blood. Once you get to the crate, you want to pick up the secret number 2. Secret number 3. From the previous location, go down the side of the building. Look to your left and you want to climb down now. Go to the very bottom. Once you drop down, go right and you'll find the secret number 3, and this will be the log number 2, or the number 2 of the city story. So now pretty much we're going to get the supply. There are 8 supplies, but I believe it's all related to a story. So I'm not really going to show it as a collectible as such. Of course, I haven't played through the whole game, so I'm not 100% sure if they are all tied to a story or not. But we shall find out when I keep playing. So I'm doing these commentaries in bits because if I leave it too long, I will forget what happens. So once you get a supply, you are always go back to the main area, so the main hub, so to speak. So this will be the reference point of the entire game. So once we back up the hub, so pretty much where your brother is, if you look to the right hand side, as soon as you leave, you'll see a overturned boat. And this will be a boat upgrade, and there will be 26 of them. So just a reference point once again, we're on the main hub. But for you, you'll probably most likely be next to the boat upgrade. But very close to you, you will find that there's a secret in the destroyed building, or wherever it is. But in this area, you'll find the next secret. This will be secret number 4. And then the log number of this will be number 3. Ta-da! So the next one will be the landmark. So once you're back at your hub, or once you're in the boat, you want to go right and go directly straight. So if you keep looking right and look in the air, you should see a radio tower. Or I think it's a radio tower, anyway. But anyway, once you see it, just drive right next to it. Once you get close enough, you'll get a short cutscene of the tower, and you'll get landmark 1 of 8. Also, I do apologise, this is probably a point, well, this is probably like a pointless thing me showing you right now because we don't actually stay around this location. So the next things onward hopefully shouldn't be, well, backtracking. Of course, this is a free roam game, so it's going to be hard to show everything in a specific area. So sorry for the abrupt skip back to somewhere else. Just to let you guys know, this is the main hub area still, so right next to where our brother is, in that clock tower area. So just to let you guys and girls know where we are. So pretty much we're now going to go adventure off now into this part here. I'll try not to speed things up to make it hopefully more obvious where I am. But eventually you'll find these 3 buildings are quite close together. I know, there's loads of buildings. Reason why I'm taking my time. And you'll find your boat. This is boat upgrade number 2. And I'll try my best to remember to pull up the map as well. So now we're going to go to the hotel. The hotel locations don't really need much of an introduction because every hotel you have to go on. It's part of the story, so you have to do it. So once we get on the hotel, we're now going to continue up. Eventually, once you climb up further, there will be a route going left or right. You want to go left and now carry on. Once you drop down, now all you need to do now is just shimmy along the only way you can go until you find your secret number 5. And this should be number 42 in the city story log area. Once again from the previous location. Head left and go down the pipe here. Once you go down, keep on going around on the outside of the building and you'll find the next one. You pretty much run into this one if you stay down where the pipe is. Just go around the building. Okay, eventually now once you head back, of course you always have to head back, so it's kind of annoying we have to backtrack. So backtrack up to the top where we can see some gargoyles on the right and we see a mysterious creature that walks away. So pretty much go where he goes and he should lead you directly to a secret. So this should be number 5 for you guys. No, not number 5, sorry. Number 43 and the secret number 7. So right next to the gargoyles, you will find that there's a blue pipe that we can climb to carry on to the next area. So you have to climb this pipe as part of the story. Once you climb the pipe, climb the ledge to the left and then climb up here. So pretty much all we're doing is just climbing up. So this is pretty much the top now, the very top section. Almost at the very top. So the final thing is to find the supply depot or supply crates. It's part of the story, so I'm going to show you anyway, but of course, every time we pick up a supply crate, it will actually spawn us back at the main hub area. So just remember, make sure you pick up everything before we carry on. Or else you got to go back to the building and climb to the very top again, if you happen to miss anything. So starting from the main hub, now we want to go to the building to the left. And go in between. And you should hopefully find that there's an overturned boat once again, so make sure you grab that. So I'm not going in like a random order, I'm just going in the Pacific area of the supply crate buildings. Or supply drops, I should say. So I'm trying to get a plan out what to do, so hopefully it works out well. So now we're on our way to the next hotel area. So this will be the Memorial Library. So there's not many collectibles in this one. So pretty much as soon as we start, we have to climb to the very top. So there isn't much we can actually explain at the moment, so keep going up until you on the first floor. As soon as you climb up, hopefully you should see the collectible to the right hand side, but if you don't, make sure you look left to find the collectible. So this is number 9 of 60. So number 10. Go left and you want to drop down. Now shimmy along and then climb up. Climb the pipe to the left and you'll see some more red roses or red flowers. There's a lot of climbing in this game, a lot. So once you climb to the next section on the left side, you should see some purple flowers. In amongst them, you will find that there's a secret number 10. This should be number 46. So we're still climbing up. So this is part of the story. This red rose we need to climb up, but hopefully to the right hand side it should show you, like a camera angle should change and it should show you the location of this next secret. So it's still on the library building. So eventually you will go down a zip line and then you have to do some climbing once again. And you should hopefully see this next secret because you have to go directly past it. And the final thing we need to do is collect the next supply drop. So go down the next zip line and grab it. Once again you will get teleported back to the main hub. So that's where we're going to start off. I think this time I didn't actually start off because I think you guys are getting fed up now seeing that. The main hub. So now we're going to head down the bottom. The very bottom of the map. So these secrets are they're not really hidden as such, they're just a pain in the ass, to be honest. But anyway, so near the bottom you will find the next secret. So the boat upgrade is located next to the Fariest Wheel. This will be classed as a landmark and I can't remember what the name is, so I have to hopefully get a friend he's actually playing the game, so hopefully he remembers the name. But yes, you should get a landmark. So that should be number 2 of 8. So the next thing is the Titan Spear landmark and the boat upgrade. So staying on the outside perimeter of the map, so west side, no, south side at the bottom. You should hopefully you will actually run directly into this landmark because the landmark and the boat upgrade are right next to each other. So also I'm trying to do from the last location to hopefully make things less complicated as possible. So from the landmark and the boat upgrade, go to the right. You should hopefully notice some red flowers in the distance. This is a good indication that there's a collectible nearby. I'm not saying the flowers will give you an indication that there's a secret, but it's just an indication you can climb on that building. Because it's not really a free roam game as such. Since I've already beat the game, you can only go on specific buildings. So once you grab the secret, go back on the boat and go to the next building. Very close by. And once again repeat the same action you did on the previous building. Climb all the roses and it should lead you to the secret. That's number 15 and it should be number 20 in your The City Journal. Well, yeah, the City Story Journal. So once again, get back on the boat and now go to the next building along. In this building here should be a boat upgrade number 6. Only 20 to go. Yeah. So this will be the next secret. before we head to the supply drop building nearby. So the supply drop building should be to the right hand side of us now, but to the left hand side, so on the east side of the map, you should find this building once again with some more red flowers. Once again, the same thing as the other buildings is just climb to the top until you find your secret. And this should be number 13 in your city story. So now we're going to go to the hotel or the state building. Let's do this. So deja vu once again. Once we get to the building, you should hopefully run directly, well, you won't run, you climb near enough directly to this collectible, so you can't really miss it, so make sure you pick it up. So this is number 58. So this building is pretty damn easy of finding the collectibles. If I remember right, I've only played it yesterday, so hopefully I should remember. Pretty much are in plain sight, I would say. But once you get to this section here, you will hopefully find that the camera angle will change, showing you the next location of the next secret located to the right side before we climb up any further. So eventually you'll find a ladder going right next to the supply drop. There will be 2 more secrets. So just to be warned guys, that the secret counter will be off in just a second, but it does fix itself later on in the video. So make sure you don't activate the supply drop, so make sure you go past it and look right to find the next secret. So now avoid, do not click on the supply drop. Just don't do it, because I did do it and realised I missed a collectible. So to the right side of the supply drop you'll find another ladder hidden away. Go down the ladder to find your next collectible. So this will be number 20 and it should be number 53. So now head back to the supply drop to find your next supply. Once again it will take you back to the main hub. So the boat upgrade. Onwards. Charge! So from the hub, go right. Also you can use your, I think it's called a telescope, to find your next boat upgrade. It's in between these buildings here. So from the previous collectible, go left and head directly straight. If you do this, you should hopefully see the next boat located on the building or next to the building, tucked away around the corner to the right hand side. So boat upgrade number 9. So go around the building to the right and then take a left. Ooh, an orca. So in this corner of this building here, you'll find a lot of I don't know, algae. I think it's called algae. But in amongst that, you'll find some tires and a boat upgrade. So the next collectible. From the previous location, go left of the building and go directly straight. You should find this jungle kind of building. Loads of palm trees on it. But go past that, you should hopefully find some more buildings with some red roses, or not, keep calling red roses. I don't think they are roses. Red flowers. But once again, just follow the path. That you can only take one path. There's no set path to take. And make sure you pick up the collectible. So this will be number 21 and should be number 12. So once you have gained access, or once you get back onto your boat, and if you're lucky enough, you may see the whale. I believe this is the humpback whale. I was going to record these, but in the end I decided not to, because they're pretty damn easy. But I didn't even bother trying to find them. They pretty much come to you. But to the right side, if you keep going straight, you will find a destroyed building. And in amongst this building, you will find a boat upgrade. This will be number 10 of 26.